Aloha Hawaii ACTE and welcome back to Navigating the New Normal video workshop series. Have you ever heard the phrase, the best things in life is free? Well, in this next workshop, we will join Ian and Aaron as they share with us a free coding curriculum brought to us by Altino Coding. Let's check out what this curriculum has to offer because it's getting ready to start in three, two,
Welcome everyone. Hawaii ACTE is proud to present these short video presentations to showcase some of the resources available to you in this virtual world. So I would like to introduce to you Ian Kitajima from Oceanet. So I know that you used to do the live in-person training sessions, and it was always called coding for non-coders, and I am the biggest non-coder there is. But since the pandemic, has left us in more of a virtual space, tell us about your new product.
Yeah, so normally we would all the PDs that we do. So we have a 3-credit PD3, and an intro and advanced class, but all of that would be done face to face. But this year, once the pandemic hit, we had to we didn't want to cancel all of the trainings, and so from the March time period before summer started, we converted all of the materials into video lessons. So it's all now a self-paced class. Everything is now a video lesson, so you can go back and watch that video multiple times, but you would still need a physical car. And so most of the complexes in the state have a set of cars. So teachers can go and check a car out and do all of that. But we could see that that was going to also be a limitation. So we started to design and build out a virtual car. So we now have, we just released the first version of it. The second version will be coming out actually in the next week or so. But essentially, it's a virtual Altino car. So in your web browser, you now have a virtual car. So what this means is everybody, every teacher and every student can actually have access to a car. Versus before, physically, right? There's 30 cars in a complex. Well, those are the 30 cars. And so that's kind of your limitation. Now, nothing beats the physical car. When you use the physical car and you see what it does and it lights up and it can play music and do all of these cool things, it's hard to beat that. But this is the next best thing. And so what we did is we replicated all of the major features of the car into a virtual car and actually replicated how it's programmed. So we use C language for the intro classes. Now, by the way, we do have a Scratch class now that got launched this year. So for those people who use Scratch, but this car primarily just works with the C programming language, but it replicates what you would do in the physical environment almost to a T, almost pretty close. But all the features that we have in the car that you would get, we put it in the virtual car. So now everybody can do it. And in the process, we have launched a public website. So folks can go to altinocoding.com. And that gives you access. Yeah.
So share that screen.
Yeah, Aaron, you can share that. So there's actually now a publicly available website. So altinocoding.com. And this is you don't have to register. There's no registration. It's a free resource. It has essentially, I'm replicating all of the materials we do in the PD3. I'm replicating it and I'm putting it and I'm redoing all of those materials using the virtual car, and I'm posting it up on this free website. So, teachers, you can push your parents to, it's like, hey, so actually in a way, I kind of designed this with working parents in mind, because I have so many coworkers, both of them are working at home. They have 2 kids at home, also doing schooling, and it's just kind of overwhelming. And so part of it was, in a sense, for them. So like they can say, hey, mom, it's like, I can say, hey, kids, Uncle Ian, they actually built a website to learn how to code. So go to this website, altinocoding.com, and just start from, the beginning. This says get started and just go from there. And it just walks you through all of the different lessons, and everything builds on each other. just like in the PD3, we start literally with making a circle to the point where if you go to the advanced class, we teach you how to program the car to drive autonomously. So you can literally get to the point where you will code the car so it will navigate by itself. So you don't have to wait for Tesla's level 5 autonomy. You can do it in the classroom today with your students. So I will
Awesome.
eventually add all the other lessons. There's lessons 1 through 20, and I'm
Okay.
working on lessons 21 through 40. And those other lessons 21 through 40 will eventually get you to autonomous driving.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we only
So
have we only have 10 to 15 minutes in this video, Ian. So what can you teach me in like 3?
yeah. Okay. So you want to launch the car? You want to
Okay,
launch a
sure.
version of your car? So if you go into
So
like maybe
get started.
lesson,
Oh, lessons.
yeah, just go into the lessons, and the
Okay.
first thing at the beginning is start your engine. So click on that link, click on that image, and
Okay.
it'll launch
Oh,
your
that's so
virtual
cool.
car. Yeah. Okay. So there's some initial code already written.
Okay.
Okay. So your car's on the left, of course, and this is your coding area on the right. And if you
Okay.
hit compile and run, I want you to see what happens.
It's moving.
It's
It's in
moving.
a circle. Okay, I'm done. I finished my assignment.
Okay. So here, no. Okay. So first lesson, right, is we'll do a circle, but then now it's like, okay, Aaron, make a figure 8. Okay. So if you want
Okay,
to make a figure 8, which is essentially 2 circles, so you have code
Mhm.
there that makes 1 circle.
Great.
Now, copy and paste works. So if you actually copied, like for example, what lines? See, lines 5, 6, and 7 actually create a circle. So
Okay,
say
right
you
here.
copy that, yeah. Say you copy that.
Okay.
Let's do a copy, and then let's paste that below.
And 9.
No, you gotta put it
Oh,
after line 7. So maybe, yep,
oh, right
yep,
here.
yep. Go
Okay.
ahead and do that. Yep, and
Okay. Let me
paste.
paste that. Okay.
Okay, and then push the goal 0, 0 to the next line down.
Okay.
Yeah, because goal 0, 0 will make the car stop. Remember,
Right.
remember.
Okay.
And so we try and replicate everything. The car has 2 motors, so that's why there's 2 parameters, which are the
Oh,
0, 0 makes the motor stop. And okay, so you have now 2 circles, but these are exactly the same circle, right?
right.
If we ran this thing, this thing would go around in 2 circles. To
Oh,
make a
okay.
figure 8, we want to change the direction the car is moving.
Right. We want
Okay,
it to go
we
this
want it to
way and
go, yep,
then that way.
that way. Okay,
Okay.
so we're gonna have to modify steering. We
Okay.
have to change the steering. Now, steering, so steering 1 makes the car turn to the left. Steering 2 makes the car go straight. Steering 3 makes the car turn to the right.
Okay. So I want to change this to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's hit the reset car button up there and then
Okay.
hit compile and run. And let's see what happens. Okay, turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I am a coding master now. I can
Yes.
apply for a coding job and make more money. Is that what you're saying? No.
No, don't leave teaching.
Oh, shucks. All right.
Don't leave
All
education.
right. That is so cool.
Yeah, and so all the other functions that are in the car that we normally use in the intro and the advanced class are available. So the advanced features are going to be added probably in the next week to 2 weeks. So yeah, so you can do pretty much everything. And what's nice is teachers, you can have, if you had 100 students, you could have 100 students on this, and you could host a class. They can all have their own cars.
Yeah.
And you can say, hey Joey, show me your code. Okay, let's see how it goes, and then have them record their screen or take a little screen video or something,
Wow.
so you can see how they mastered
Mhm. So
the
does this
lessons.
work on all web browsers or
Yeah.
some better than others?
Chrome seems to work the best, but it should work for the majority of browsers. It even works on my iPhone. So you could do
Really?
this on an iPad. Yeah, it works on an iPad. I've
Oh,
done it on my iPhone. Kind of hard because the screen's so small, but
right.
it will work. So
Oh, awesome. Okay.
yeah, yeah. And
Then
so I do want to thank all of our sponsors, by the way. Actually, a lot of this work,
Amazing.
because of Kamehameha Schools, actually. Kamehameha Schools is our founding partner, our strategic partner in bringing computer science to public education. Um, Public Schools of Hawaii Foundation as well. We've had early supporters from Castle Foundation, Department of Labor,
Mm.
State of Hawaii, of course, Department of Education. Our newest sponsors is Toyota Hawaii. So I don't know if you notice, but that's a Toyota Tacoma truck. When you look at that, yeah, that's actually a Toyota Tacoma. And
I was
so,
thinking it does not look like these cars here.
yeah. So Toyota Hawaii is our sponsor, our latest sponsor. And so and I've been wanting, Toyota to come join us because they have a car. It's like, oh, let's use one of your cars. So we put
Yeah.
in a Tacoma in there. Most popular vehicle in the state of Hawaii, I think, is a Tacoma truck,
Wow.
or pretty much one of the most
Yeah,
popular.
I think, yeah.
And but anyway, so when you do display and all that other kind of stuff, actually the lights will go on as well. So the
Oh,
LED function, the LED function to turn on the headlights, rear lights, brake lights, turn signals, all of that will be introduced in the next version that's coming out in a week or so. So
oh,
so a
that's
lot of the things you
awesome.
do in the real car will have it in this car as well, the
Oh, that
virtual
is
car.
so cool. So when teachers want to learn how to do the coding and they don't have you like I did to teach me in 3 minutes or less,
Hmm.
the lessons are here.
And they're all videos. So everything is a video lesson. It has a slide deck as part of it, but it's a video lesson, so you can rewind, go back. I do go to the virtual environment to show the code and everything.
Mhm.
It's all closed caption as well. I just redid a bunch of it to have closed captioning.
Oh, wow.
So the School for the Deaf and Blind is using these materials as well.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm really excited. So please use it. We built it for everyone to use. And then, for those who are interested, we will have PD3s being scheduled for 2021. By the time this gets out, we will have already probably started our fall trainings. We
Mm,
have 2 that's happening
okay.
that are actually full. Um, but there'll be more PD3 trainings coming up. So please join us, try these new materials, give us feedback, help us to improve it, even submit your own lesson. So if you come up with new ideas, I'll make a video of it and post it up on the altinocoding.com so people
Oh,
can see.
cool.
Yeah, so you have a lesson idea, like some coding idea or whatever. We'll program it up and put it up and share it with everybody and give you credit and say, hey, Aaron Yagi, the real super geek, gave us threw out an idea of how we should, do something, and we did it.
I will leave that to the expert teachers who are watching this video short that we're doing. But I wanted to point out that I think one of my most favorite features of this is the 0 fees. And is there a fee to use the website itself?
No, it's all free, and there's no registration required for altinocoding.com. We just want to make it as simple as possible. So please share it with your actually parents and stuff. I think, so teachers, for you, it's for your students. But I want to say for parents and grandparents who have kids who are watching kids at home, like this could be a great source for, to keep them occupied doing something fun.
That is awesome. So thank you so much, Ian, for sharing this with us. I think I'm gonna try and actually get through the lessons without crying this time. Now that I've made my car go in a figure 8, I know that I can do this.
Yes, you can. We got second graders doing this, so you can do this, Aaron.
I don't know. Some of these second graders, they're a lot sharper than I am.
Are you smarter than a second grader? Yes. Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ian.
Thanks, Aaron.